Hey everyone, my name is Mark Lee from MyCondoPro. Today I have a pleasure to have my friend Scott Davis here. Scott, how are you today?
Terrific, Mark.
Thank you for your time to come here. Yes. So we are today very exciting. We have something new coming to the Mississauga, right? So it's called the ORO. It's a development by the Solmar. So it's a very big developers. So Scott, I'm very interested about this project. I have a lot of buyers very interested about this project as well.
Right.
So I know this is like a multi-phase project, right? Do you want to share a little bit more about this project?
Sure. ORO is the third tower at Edge Towers by Solmar.
Yes.
It'll be 50 stories, over 600 units, and we should be launching very shortly.
Yes. So this project is located in the center of the Mississauga. So what do you think about this location, unique? Why the Solmar and you put a lot of effort for this project and sold it really well for the last two phases?
Yeah.
So what do you think of the success?
Sure. Solmar only chooses locations that are AAA locations. So basically, there are other condominiums that are walking distance to Square One in the downtown core of Mississauga that share the benefits of having Yorkville level shopping, a Walmart, everything in between, Sheridan College, fancy restaurants. You've got everything here, movie theaters, Whole Foods. So in addition to that, we do share that with some other competitors. But there's one thing that we have that no one else has. Edge Towers, and ORO in particular, is the only pre-construction project that's right on the LRT, and it's a 7-minute walk to the Cooksville GO train station. So imagine the difference in value on the Yonge subway line, having a building right on the Yonge subway line, or a 10-minute walk, a 10 to 20-minute walk away. There's a huge difference in value when it comes to appreciation, when it comes to how much rent you're going to get, how easy you're going to get a tenant. So really there's no comparison when you look at us compared to the other competitors in downtown Mississauga.
Yeah, so it's LRT right in front of the door.
That's right.
That's really amazing. It's very convenient. We know transportation score is very important for the real estate. The location, Square One is over there, right? So, as a developers, you probably do a lot of research, same as us, like we on the field every day. How do you think about the real estate market, especially in Mississauga? How's the rental market doing?
Yeah, this is a great question. The rental market is strongest in the downtown core of Mississauga right now, here where we are. There's about a 1% vacancy rate, and we get a premium here for rent compared to other places in Mississauga. According to the mayor, 80% of development in the next 10 years is coming to the downtown core of Mississauga. We saw it announced yesterday that there's a massive project coming by Oxford Properties on the other side of the mall, which will include many rentals as well as condominiums. So this is very good for the GTA and for Mississauga in particular. But Mississauga is known as a huge expanding base for jobs, much more than any other municipality outside of Toronto. And so this is why many, many people choose Mississauga as their home.
Yes, perfect. So Mississauga definitely grows. I think it's the fast growing city in the whole Ontario, right?
I think so.
Yes, it's amazing. So, in terms of the ORO, I hear this is some of the unique features, the suite design that I share with my audience. You want to share a little bit more about the suite combinations?
Sure.
Why you put a lot of effort for the design of these things?
Sure, yeah. Solmar is known for quality. They're an Italian developer that's been around over 30 years.
Yes.
And so we have fantastic suite designs. They're very efficient. We do, the priority of the Chinese community is to make sure there's no wasted space. Everything should be square.
Yes.
And we've always followed this guideline. And if you look at the floor plans in Tower 1 and Tower 2, they're very, very efficient.
Fantastic.
So it's rare to have a building that has all good floor plans. Usually you have one or two good floor plans.
Yes.
So that's what people will find here. Outstanding.
I hear this is all square and no wasting space. So what kind of suite combination you have? You have a one bedroom?
Yeah, we have 1 bedrooms, we have 1+ dens, we have 2 bedrooms, 2+ dens, and we have some 3+ den penthouses that are 1,833 square feet.
Yeah, so they have all kinds for suiting for all peoples.
Yeah.
Basically for the investor, even for the neighbors, right?
Yeah. Mississauga is very different from downtown Toronto though. Downtown Toronto people love the micro suites and they like to buy as cheap as possible, especially when you look at the prices of downtown. $1,500 to $2,200 a square foot for a good location downtown where we're half the price of what a good downtown condo would be in a prime location, like a luxury quality in a good location. So what we find though in Mississauga, people don't want the tiny suites. They really, in the past, they'd like to have 2 and 3 bedroom suites with 2 parking, but that's changed now. Obviously, people can't afford that anymore. So now what we've done here is very interesting. We have many, many suites that are very efficient 2 bedrooms. And we also have suites as well that are 1+ dens with 2 washrooms. The den has glass doors on it, or fog glass doors, so that you can use it as like a junior 2 bedroom, even though it's a 1+ den. So when you have a whole building full of units with 2 washrooms and the efficiency, it ends up being a much more high demand building as well, and more like expensive building as well.
100%, because this is affordability. You cannot afford maybe 2 bedroom, but for the 1+ den with proper size for the den with glass door, 2 washrooms, it's kind of like a junior 2 bedroom.
Yeah, so the price of a 1+ den, but you rent it out like a 2 bedroom.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really good, for clear dads. In terms of the amenities, I know this master plan community always offer tons of stuff. So do you have any introduction? Tell
Sure.
me?
Yeah. No, I'd love to tell you about that. So we managed to buy a piece of land that was next door that was left out when we accumulated the properties.
Yes.
And so this enabled us to do a larger podium. So this podium will actually have above grade parking in it and suites.
Okay.
And it'll offer quite a bit of outdoor space as well. I think it's over 19,000 square feet of outdoor space. So people who buy in the podium will be able to drive and park their car, walk into the hallway, and then right into their suite without going through the lobby or without going in an elevator, and their locker would hopefully be on that same size as well.
That's very unique.
So this is very unique, and it's very convenient for people.
Yes,
so
for sure.
that's just an added feature to do with the amenities, but with the outdoor space, we're going to have 2 big party rooms that have big, huge terraces, and another terrace that can be used when the party rooms are both using theirs. And then we'll have another, that would be on the 13th floor. On the 7th floor, we're also going to have a huge outdoor terrace where there'll be outdoor gym, there'll be an outdoor yoga studio, barbecue areas, and a lounge area for alfresco dining as well. So there's going to be a lot of outdoor space. And then we have the full range of amenities, just like in the other 2 towers.
Yes.
And of course, they're all separate condominium corporations. But, guest suites and 24-hour concierge and, games room, Wi-Fi, lounge, movie theater, all the regular, the regular amenities people would expect in a quality building.
It's very interesting about, showing so many things, outdoor, indoor amenities, right? It's definitely, even for people who really enjoy their homes, they're going to be proud because so many unique things, amenities, everything, right?
And just one last thing about the amenities. The thing that really sets Solmar apart, when you walk into the building, or when your guests walk into the building, it's like walking into a high-end hotel.
Yes.
You walk in and you have white marble floors, you have Venetian plaster pillars. It's very luxurious when you walk in. It's very different from other condos.
I know Solmar quality is very good. I've been selling and showing my clients on the data project before, so it's very good.
And their goal is for these 3 buildings to be the most luxurious buildings in Mississauga for years to come.
Yes.
They take a special pride when they build.
100%. For those kind of unique design, definitely will be proud to live in as well. Right? So, we're talking a lot of things about this building. Thank you for your time. Most important, people will ask, when you are ready to launch, how do they get the suite? Because I know it's going to be people land after, right? Right?
Yeah, so the best thing people can do is to contact you, and you'll be able to get them first access and best pricing.
So all you hear Scott said, so make sure you click down below and you will get the first access. Okay, thank you, Scott.
Pleasure
for your time.